Welcome to Dr. Walls and Friends. We are at the closing portion of the Piton International Film Festival, and with the newly appointed PIFF Daddy, who is the president of the Piton International Film Festival, Brother Ed Umoja Herman. So, Brother Umoja, how would you say this week went? This is the third annual festival.
Well, first and foremost, as a born Lucian, I like what I saw. We brought people to St. Lucia who have never been to St. Lucia. So now we are actually opening some people's eyes and hearts and minds to an island, to a country that they didn't even know existed before. So in that, I'm happy because PIFF is about exposing St. Lucia on a world stage.
Yes.
So we accomplished that. And what also we also accomplished is that we have young people who are hungry for the knowledge who came out for the boot camps and for the training and for seminars. So that tells us that we are on the right track. So based on those two things right there, to me, it was a win-win situation.
Well, let's tell the people who did not get a chance to join us this year in 2016 for the third annual PIFF. Where did some people come from, and what were some of the activities that took place?
Well, this year, the furthest visitor we had came all the way from Botswana. Now, St. Lucia, from my understanding, don't have a tourist board in Botswana. Okay. So that means PIFF opened up a road for St. Lucia and Lucians that was not there before, really.
Yes.
Okay, we might have known of them, and maybe they knew about us, but now definitely with Sister Moiti, who came from Botswana, who was partially sponsored by the youth division, youth sports division over there.
Yes.
Mr. Makoba also helped. Thank you, Mr. Makoba, who helped make a lot of this possible. That tells us we're on the right track. We had the Grandmaster Camp Poetry, International Poetry Jam.
Yes.
And this year it was truly international.
Yes, it
Sister
was.
Moiti, we had Sister Kamaya came down from the UK, who is a born Lucian but lives in the UK. We had one single Rose who came from the Midwest.
Yes.
So, and we had Lucians.
Yes.
And we had Bajans.
Yes, we did.
We had
yes,
regional.
We did.
So we actually, the word international truly was international. And I'm happy for that because we could see, we know St. Lucia could do it.
Yes.
We do a great jazz and arts festival every year. So it's not can we do it, it's are we going to do it on this level now? So I'm happy about that. And then the three movie stars who came down with us, Justin Supton, Tanya Thompson, and Atif Liner, having them come and do the boot camp. So now, if you were interested in filmmaking, you have people who are behind the camera and in front of the camera here doing a whole 2-day boot camp.
That's right.
And you have actually an opportunity to talk to them after the class.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yes.
Because
and become their mentees.
Exactly. So when you do it online, you don't get that.
Right.
You don't get to sit down, eat lunch with them, and laugh and joke with them online. You got to do this in St. Lucia.
Yeah.
So that was very important right there.
Yeah.
So so it was really good.
And then we also had the vocal workshop.
Oh man,
Was
V. Shane Frederick.
Yes.
You talking about V. Shane?
Yes.
My man.
Your man. Sugar Shane.
Sugar Shane. Well, having him, here's a gentleman who's third generation jazz. His grandfather, his father, not him.
Yes.
Come to St. Lucia for the second time. We brought him both times.
Yeah.
Before us, he didn't come to St. Lucia. He didn't know St. Lucia.
That's right.
So that shows you we are opening up St. Lucia people, and
Yes.
he did a great job.
Yes.
He did, and one single Rose did a great job of what she did.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
The writing workshop, her
That was-
performances, her participation in the global healing with Mary May and Zylaw and Erica Moriarty and Nora Noon.
Well, Mary May's a bootleg Lucian now.
Yeah, she's upgraded to bootleg.
All she got to do is marry a Lucian and she becomes a full Lucian.
All right, so Lucians out there. Now, you have to be of a certain caliber.
Yeah.
Okay.
Butterfly love.
That's right. To catch a butterfly. You can't just catch a butterfly.
You got to be skilled.
You have to be skilled.
Tender hands.
That's right.
Strong heart.
That's right.
Well focused.
Yes.
On point.
All right, y'all heard it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, we are happy about, I'm happy about it as a born Lucian who left this country in 1968, and I come back and forth all the time. To be able to bring people back here and say, this is my homeland. We have the skills. We have the people.
Yes.
And we want to work with you.
Yeah.
And guess what? The reality of it, we don't need the government a whole bunch. I mean, if you take 100%, we need the government maybe 10, 15% because of certain laws that bring things into the country.
Yeah.
But once we get them in here, we could say thank you, bye, and we'll go do it ourselves. So we're showing government, and it's not disrespectful to anyone in government, that we need you, but we really don't need you a whole bunch. So that's the reality. And by the people who came out, I think that was a strong message to government that we're going to move without you. You better hurry up and jump on this plane.
I think it's a percentage piece. We talk about we need the different parts. So we need the people, that's a percentage, plus the next percentage. We need the businesses, plus the government, plus us. You put those four pieces together, we end up with 100%.
Yeah. You're right in saying that. And that's I think that's an important message, especially to the people. They need to understand that everything they need, they already have.
Right.
It's taking it from the spiritual into the physical plane so you can see it and use it. And that's what they must understand, that is that you don't have to wait, and you should not wait for government to do it. You tell government, I'm building a house over here. Let's put the road so I can get to build a house.
Right.
I don't need you to build a house for me.
Right.
Just
I'll
give me
do
the
that
road. Give me the road so I could do. And you do your part. I'll do my part.
And we have to thank the government also because of their help in securing the cinema.
Yes.
As well as some transportation.
And I mean, that's what I'm saying. See, the government secured the cinema for us, and we brought the movies in. And we brought the movie stars.
Right. It showed the collective collaboration.
And that's what Uccn, collective work and responsibility. And that's what the people of St. Lucia, I think, hopefully they get out of what we do, is that we can do this. Start it and bring them in. You don't have to wait for them to start it for you.
Right.
And I think just being here in Ted Paul, Maureen Fontenelle, she's all the way in the UK.
Yeah.
And she's helping us all the way from the UK to make this happen.
A lot of help from the UK, from Dominica, from the US. I mean, it really is a global initiative and a collaborative initiative.
And she put us in touch with Reese.
That's right.
Desiree
Reese.
I mean, now she's part of the family. I didn't know Desiree a month ago.
And she met us and flew here to be a part of PIFF and be a part of a taping of a Dr. Walls and Friends show and part of the Global Healing segment.
And the plus size models here.
Oh, yes, sachet.
Oh, my goodness. Sachet. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
It was good to see them because I think as the business world sells us a image of beauty that is not really favorable to women of color, because our women got hips and stuff.
That's right, curves.
They got curves and
body too bootylicious for you, babe.
So as we look at that, we had to let our young girls know it's okay to have curves and look good. And that tells our designers, give us size 12 and size 14 clothes. We don't need size 2 and 3s all the time. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But we come in many sizes, many colors, and many flavors.
Yeah.
So.
And one of the things that I was just thinking, there were so many exciting moments of PIFF 2016.
Go ahead, talk about it.
And one of those moments was Corinth, the students from Corinth, the Roots production.
This is for PIFF.
This is for PIFF.
I love
the
it.
song, Zoe's song, Brianne's dancing, Bianca, all of them, Keon, all of them, just to watch them grow and bloom throughout the week.
Well, they're going to be part of PIFF 2017.
Without question.
I told the teacher, I wanted to be
Miss
part of
Quashie and Miss Cox. I mean, just their support, the support of the parents and guardians and siblings. I mean, it was just amazing to watch them completely unfold.
Ujima, all the way, collective work and responsibility. Yeah. In understanding we parents have a responsibility for our youth and for their future.
That's right.
And to give them, invite them into the room is one thing, but to put them to sit at the table and give them a mic is another thing. A lot of times we tell them come in the room and be quiet.
Right.
See, we don't do that at PIFF. We say come in the room, make some noise.
That's right. And talk and tell us what you need. And, I've been saying it all week, a big, big thank you to Jerry George.
Who just, elder.
Wow. Yes, who's been assisting Gandalf St. Clair, Dr. Dublin from Dominica.
On his own dime. Came all the way from Dominica to support us.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
But these are 3 people, in addition to many others. Kendall John.
Kendall's been from day one.
Schwa.
Brother Schwa.
Yeah, Schwa. Hashtag Schwa.
Hashtag Schwa.
Right. All of these individuals, Jason, all of these, these people play their part in supporting us in front of the scenes and behind the scenes. Professora Amazonas doing the capoeira. So many. Adil from Spice in India.
I asked her to do one workshop. Now, she paid her own way, came down, hotel and everything, she and her partner. And I asked her to do one workshop, and I think that one became like 4 or 5.
Right.
So,
right. And we'll be back again.
And be back again.
Yeah.
So I mean, when we look, and that's a testament to St. Lucia and the people of St. Lucia, that we have what we need to dance on the world stage. If we show the world what we have and what we can do with it, we won't have enough hotel rooms on this island.
That's the goal.
So so the people of St. Lucia, we need y'all to understand everything you need. You already have.
Yes.
Just take it from the spiritual, put it in the physical, then apply it.
Yes. And also take advantage of the advantages that come to you.
Yeah.
because we come forward bringing people to help make other people's dreams come true, because you can't do it by yourself. It's a collective and a collaboration. You know, they told us it takes a village to raise a child, but it really takes a village to support each person and be a healthy and effective community.
Also, you know, one of the African proverbs I like a lot is, how do you eat an elephant? It's one piece at a time. Don't try to eat the whole elephant in one thing, because you can't. You'll choke and kill yourself.
So how do you climb Piton? One step at a time?
One step at a time.
That's right.
That's one step at a time. So, you know, I just want to thank the people of St. Lucia again. This is important for me as a born Lucian. As we look at what's going on, it's important that we keep pushing. We can't stop. Yes, we changed the government. We have a new government. But you know what? They still have to answer to us. You know, and I think that the people showed the government and the politicians that we do flex out. When we flex our muscles, we will make some changes. Now, I don't live on the island, but from them changing government, I mean, they wasn't happy with what was there before. That's the power of the people. So once people understand their power and apply their power, private sector and government will listen.
And that was a big part of PIFF this week, was really people understanding their power, understanding their passion, and understanding their purpose.
Oh, yeah.
And so, as we say now, you know, there's other companies that have their logos, but PIFF now has their, we're going to PIFF you into purpose.
We're going to piffifize you.
Piffifize you, but PIFF you into purpose.
Yeah. And for those companies who are listening, as president and founder of Piton International Film Festival, I'm open to listen to talking to y'all. There's space. My goal with PIFF in the next 2 years is to make sure all our events are free. And the only way we could do that is to get sponsors to come on board. We're looking at a multi-trillion-dollar industry, scratching at a multi-trillion-dollar industry. So your help is needed to make that happen.
That's right.
I'm putting it out there for y'all. Reach out to me. It's important that you come on board, because the 4 basic pieces we need to make this work is hotels, because some people have to stay someplace when they come here. Restaurants, because people have to eat. Transportation, they have to move around. Communication, because they need to talk, radio, TV, ads, newspaper. So those 4 pieces, if you have a business that touches those 4 pieces, you need to talk to us, because as we get bigger, we're going to work with who work with us. So if I don't mention your name, like I mentioned Ted Paul, we had Ted Paul, we mentioned the Blue St. Lucia, Digicel, Power of One.
Yes.
You know, all those other people working
Friends
with us.
of Joe Davis.
Friends of Joe. Oh, yeah, Joe Davis. Oh, my goodness. Here's a man who's never been to St. Lucia, but wrote us a check to help us out down here in St.
Covered those
Lucia.
expenses so that we could do some of the events for free.
Unbelievable. So if you're someone, you like what we're doing, and you want to come aboard, this is a third year.
Yes. So what's happening in year 4 before we close out? I heard there's some exciting things occurring. Yikes.
My favorite thing. You know, you're always looking for ninjas and all that kind of stuff. Flying drunken monkey style?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's been confirmed. Master Jose Turr, who's the president of the North American Federation of Martial Arts, he's going to be doing his world tournament here in St. Lucia.
Yes.
Next year. And it's also going to be a collaboration with PIFF. Sensei Benny,
Benny,
who's here in St. Lucia, who teaches here in St. Lucia. So the 3 of us are getting together to bring martial arts into PIFF next year.
Woohoo.
So we have that.
How many of you like martial arts movies?
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
And, you know, we also, one of the goals, we have a short script we're writing so we could shoot a martial art movie here during that event.
Yes.
So look at your passport, look at your vacation time, and look for August, second week in August, the second and third week in August next year.
Well, we can check out the website for the specific dates.
Give the website.
PitonFilmFestival.org. PitonFilmFestival.org.
You said that so good.
Yes, I do.
Are you a teacher?
I am.
Oh, I like the way you teach me.
Time to cut the camera.
Okay, time to go.
PIFF Mommy and Daddy need to go.
I'm going for my lesson. Lucian power.
Thank you so much for joining us,
Peace.
and we'll see you again real soon.